Drummers against implied timekeeping. It's Richard D'Albus. I'm back after a couple of weeks. I have been stuck in a very difficult situation where I am here. This is a temporary office, and it's an exhibition space. So all kinds of things go on here. Mixed martial arts last week, and there's car shows, dog shows, all kinds of stuff that I have to deal with. But I have an opportunity to shoot another video. And I want to do an extension of the previous video, which was making rock beats better by adding one and on the hi-hat. If you haven't seen that, go and take a look at it. All I'm doing now, and I want a lot of younger drummers, even advanced drummers, to know, I'm teaching the open-handed position, and I am a very big advocate for playing quarter notes as the pulse, interspersing eighth notes, because it tightens up the time. Now, the Making Rock Beats Better was this one. Like that, and that was the previous video. Now I want you to add 3/8 notes. Three and four. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now the reason I want you to do this is it tightens the time. When you play cross-sticking and you're playing your eighth notes, or many drummers, you see them from beginner, intermediate to advanced, they're playing an eighth note pattern and accenting it with a quarter, but nothing replaces the quarter. And this is why open-handed position should be worked on at all times, but placing the eighth notes in the right place. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just work that little thing like that. Now, as the tempo speeds up, the eighth notes have to be interspersed differently, less. As the tempo slows down, you can do more eighth notes. All right, that's the difference. You do not play every eighth note. Don't do that anymore. Just don't do it. It makes for crappy quarters and crappy eighths, in my opinion. You are either doing tight eighths or tight quarters. See the difference because it's tight. It's the best way to describe it. And when you're in a funk band, no comparison. Do it this way. You'll hear the difference in recording and everything else. It just depends what you're doing. So this is making rock beats better too, and funk sound better, just by adding 3/8 notes. I had to share that with you today, so you understand you don't need to do much to improve your sound. But through experience and just lots of gigs over time, you realize what is needed and what may not be needed. All right? Now, if you have any particular questions, of course, I'll answer them in the comments section. And welcome everybody who is visiting here for the first time. This is my 300th video. 300 videos. I don't know why, but I just keep doing them because I want to share with those drummers who want to improve their time and your independence. But the thing for me is to get drummers to understand you are a creative artist, but you have to understand where and what to do, when to do it. That's the key. And I have a unique way of doing it, obviously the open-handed position. So I'm very adamant about what I want done in order to get that creative juice in you. If you haven't, please subscribe. Your subscription, when you click that on, it is a affirmation of what I'm doing, and I thank you for that always. So this is, I don't know, making rock beats better, making funk better, making a lot of things better just by adding those notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. You don't do 4 and, because I want the 4 right there. And then you can do a pickup with the bass drum or a dotted 16. Figure out what you want to do. But that's the pattern. That's all you need to do. And I can tell you now, record it if you have the ability to do this, and listen back to the time with a click. You'll right away go, all right? And that would give me a great joy. My best to all of you. I'll leave my PayPal account. Anything you can do to support what I do, PayPal is there for you, and I thank you for that always. I am, again, in a very weird place. It sounds terrible. I am moved around and all kinds of things, and I have to put up with a lot to be in this particular place on a temporary basis. I'll move, hopefully, at some point. And so bear with me, but thanks all of you who support what I do, and try this out. 3/8 notes. All right? My best to all of you. Take care, and I'll let you know what's coming next.